All right, so here I am today at the Mid 400 in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. I got Christian here. Christian, what's your last name?
Hello, Eric. I'm Christian Bertelsen from Cobham.
Christian is amazing. He has these new PTT PRISM boxes. So basically, from what I understand, and Christian will give you a better explanation probably, but this is making PTT work anywhere. Over cellular, over satellite. Christian, tell us what Cobham has done here, please.
All right. So we are not new at the PTT kind of thing. We have done PTT many years. Now, what has been our thing, our core thing in the product is not to provide the PTT voice stream. Anybody can do that. It is to provide the resilience in the links behind it. So what you're looking at now is a mobile gateway. This gateway can operate different links at a time. I mean, you have 122, you have 3G, you have possibilities of any kind of traffic coming. What we are doing is we are constantly monitoring the links, and we are doing whatever roaming between the links. And it's important to notice this is not a switching. Many companies can do the SD-WAN kind of thing. We are not doing SD-WAN from that perspective. We are doing a roaming between the links, meaning that you don't drop the tunnel at any point in time.
Like now you can see you got two connections, right?
I have 122 and 3G.
What's a 122? That's a
122
Viasat
is our
IMSAT.
Viasat satellite terminal. So this one,
it's right there. The sexy little sleek. I did a video on that last week. Really neat. Wi-Fi. You're reading the status, full bars, and that's 3G?
Correct. So right now we have two links constantly monitored. The 3G is up and running. This one is the better link right now. Should there be any congestion in the link, we can switch immediately in the same voice stream going from the PTT device from 3G over to the satellite link for the next word in my conversation while I'm hooking up with the device. And then 3G comes back online, I roam back to the 3G links. Sorry.
Let's show everybody real quick, Christian, because it's easier to show, right? So here I am. I got another one of these cool PRISM boxes. We're just hooked up to the power in my truck over another cellular connection, all right? So I use the PTT. Hey, Christian, do you copy?
I copy loud and clear, dude. Loud and clear.
So one thing that we can do now is we can actually disconnect the satellite or the cellular in the middle of a broadcast, right, Christian?
That is true, but keep in mind that you're running a data connection next to the 122 right now over a very narrow connection pipe. So right now the phone is taking half of the bandwidth, our PTT device is taking half of the bandwidth. We don't want that thing, and that is a quality of service thing we have to adjust in the Viasat network, but that's going to be happening in the days when we are speaking right now. But basically we have a narrowband connection that we can utilize for PTT. This is a very low bandwidth product. So utilizing less than 10 kilobits per second to
on
do
the
a voice
send in
stream.
and receive, transmit and receive.
Correct.
10K.
Correct. I mean it's 10K from terminal up to the network, and then it's much more, a larger capacity the other way. But that's on Viasat. They don't have the. I mean they have theoretical maximum and they have the average speeds. And average we're talking about a few hundred kilobits.
So this is just a little bit of data. But so when we're using the new, and then I can move this, right? I can move it because it's a mobile unit. This can go on a vehicle, right? As long as it sees that southern horizon right there, this is staying locked onto the satellite. Now what Christian's saying, it's only giving us a little itty bitty data connection, so I can't throw my phone on it. But if I do, I gotta make sure nothing else is running until we get priorities figured out in the network. But it does actually work. I can pull WhatsApp, I can pull lead nav maps. We can use the apps we love and still use PTT. So Christian, let's do a mid-call break and see if we can still get that.
All right, just one thing more. Try and replay my voice stream from before. So those breakups we had was due to throughput issues in the link, but we even fixed that for the replay button. Nothing is lost. Don't get me wrong. Nothing is ever lost in the roaming. This was a breakup due to latency differences and due to the quality of service being less in the Viasat network, which is going to be prioritized in a few days.
Making the product better.
So we have now disabled any connection from the Wi-Fi, at least I believe so far.
Yeah.
I will do a count test, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Wow.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do a replay of that.
I will do a count test, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So what he's saying is, even though there may have been a little bit of blips because we're using that little bitty satellite connection, when I go to replay the message, I'm getting that full message. They have retransmitted those missing bytes to make sure I don't miss that full clarity. And this all can be logged on the server, replayed at any time. Look, Christian's a busy guy. He's all over the world doing this stuff right now. This is new cutting edge technology. You can plug it into that little modem. You can plug it into cellular. You can have it sitting on a desk. This is a product made by Cobham. This is made in Denmark?
Correct.
Correct.
It's developed in Denmark.
And is this commercially available now?
It's commercially available now. Whatever you see here is what is commercially available. You can go and buy 2 devices to get started, signing up for the PTT subscription plan, and you have a COM solution that can do exactly what we have right here. So you have that replay functionality, you have that seamless roaming between the links, and I can tell you at other locations with the 122 with better throughput, we have no hiccups whatsoever.
So you got a team of really smart people. If you have an organization, a company, an agency that's looking for more interoperable PTT, we didn't even talk interop because Christian is on a tight time frame, but what you see there is a VHF radio. This radio is also integrated with all the cabling to the back of our PRISM PTT. That takes a Tetra radio or a P25 radio and allows us to extend that mobile radio network beyond normal line of sight of repeaters and towers. That's huge for what we're doing.
Correct. So I can take this one and transmit over my device. And you can respond to that.
Yeah, that's a loud copy. That's coming from your handheld?
Yeah, it's a loud copy. That's coming from your handheld?
Handheld to its base station, connected to PRISM. I really think this is fun new technology. Look for it soon in all the satellite phone stores across the country. It'll be in stock, available for purchase or for rent.
All right. Thank you, Eric.